Lord, Jetson made another one. Oh Lord, Jetson made another one.
Have you learned about yeast breads in this little section?
You have to make sure your water's not too hot, because otherwise you can kill the yeast.
I don't.
Your bread won't rise.
I still don't know what yeast is.
Sophie, so how do you like being in FACS?
I like it because it teaches a lot of home ec type of things that we need to learn for us to have a household home thing. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. Awesome. Kiri, what about you?
Yeah. I like it.
Awesome. Different. How long have y'all been in? Is this y'all's first year?
I was in it freshman year.
Freshman?
And I just got into this year.
This year?
Yeah. 4-year difference.
This is my second year in a row.
Second year in a row. What are y'all making?
Bread in a bag.
Bread in a bag.
Yeah, it's really weird.
What kind of bread?
Is it wheat bread?
I don't know.
Bread? Yeah, wheat bread.
Whole wheat.
In a bag.
Yes.
We go home and put it in some kind of loaf and bake it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Delaney, what about you?
Huh?
Is this your first year being in FACS? No.
I was in it last.
You're in it last year. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. JJ.
I like FACS. This is my second year in a row, and it teaches you a lot about what you need to do when you're older.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like y'all are learning some things that I wouldn't know, or well, a lot of other people would not know.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Versace, Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati.
It is a 10-page argumentative research paper that demonstrates the knowledge that the students have accumulated throughout their public education career.
I am here today at Cache High School with Ms. Hoyt. And Ms. Hoyt, when did your students start working on this in your paper?
Unofficially, we began the first week of school. Officially, we started the last week in August because we go through notes, we go through writing samples first, and then we begin researching.
Here's on your paper. Tommy, what topic did you choose for your senior paper?
I chose designer babies and in vitro fertilization.
Why did you choose that topic?
Because I thought it was interesting how they can basically choose their child's characteristics, everything from their eye color and hair and height, everything.
Okay. How far have you gotten in your senior paper?
I am just on page 7. I have my outline, my brainstorm, my annotated bibliography, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
How long does it take to write this paper?
It takes a lot of time. After school, you have to go in for tutoring sometimes if you're struggling. I've had to spend a lot of time on the paper.
Is it a requirement for graduation?
The paper is a requirement for graduation.
And what happens if you fail?
Well, you get a chance to revise your final during second semester. If you fail that revision, then you do not receive your diploma until you complete that requirement. So then you either come in during the summer or you have to redo your senior year.
What is your topic about?
Well, the AP class has to write it over Frankenstein, and so I'm trying to convince my audience that Victor Frankenstein has mental illness, and I'm going to try to prove that he has borderline personality disorder.
Okay. Why did you choose that topic?
Because I'm very interested in psychology, and that's probably what I'm going to go and do for a career, and so I just found an interest in that.
Okay. How much time and effort does it take to write this paper?
A lot.
When is this paper due?
For my regular English classes, the final project, the whole folder is going to be due October 30th. Then for my AP class, it is due November 17th. And then my Cameron students have to turn it in the first Thursday in December.
Hello, I'm Cindy Bolin. And I'm Kaylee Walker. And our story is about the results of high school softball regionals. Okay, what are the main things you're excited for going to regionals?
It's just the playoff atmosphere. It's a fun environment to be in.
How do you prepare for regionals?
Practice hard every day.
What are you expecting out of regionals?
Regional championship and a state tournament berth.
Can you talk about the work you took to get to this position?
Well, started mid-July and didn't take very many days off, so it's daily.
What is one of the main things you are most excited for going into regionals?
The opportunity to go to state if we win.
How do you prepare for regionals?
Work hard every day in practice and get better.
What are you expecting out of regionals?
To go to state and go as far as we can and hopefully get a ring.
Can you talk about the work it took to get to this position?
Every day in practice, just going hard and getting better every day.
Unfortunately, the Lady Bulldogs did not advance as far in state as they wanted to.
So how are you feeling after losing regionals?
It feels bad that we lost, but then you think about next year and how we have all the returning players coming back to play and how we have a chance of winning state next year.
So what are you hoping for next year?
I'm hoping to win state because we have everyone coming back. We only lost 2 people, and the 8th graders coming up have a really bright future.
What are some things you would do to improve for next year?
Practice harder.
How did your seniors take the loss?
Pretty tough, as I could imagine why.
Don't look at me. Were you happy with how your team played at regionals? Why or why not?
Yes, I'm happy with them. They fought and battled hard.
Unfortunately, softball did not advance as far as they wanted to in regionals, but they plan to do better next year. And this is Cindy Bolin. And Kaylee Walker.
Case the producer